slowly starting to regret not waiting until I finished Wano to do this, but I'm sure after Wano there's going to be more stuff. The show's not done. Anyways, I want to rant. 8th place for dumbest fake out deaths in One Piece, I've got Jack. Now again, haven't finished Wano, so I'd probably put this a little higher, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe there's something else that could come up. I don't know yet. Jack. Jack showed up, and he did one of the most terrible, horrendous things in the One Piece canon, not done by the government, where he just shows up and is like, yep, I'm going to wipe out as many of the minks as I can. I'm going to poison them. I'm going to cut the arms and legs off the leaders. I'm going to just absolutely destroy Zou as much as I can. And it was awful. It was terrible. And then he just leaves. And then he comes back, and Zanisha, this incredibly powerful and, like, historical, like, creature, like, that should be basically indestructible, just one-shots him and sends him into the ocean. Devil fruit user in the ocean. Oops. I had no reason to believe he was a fish man. So it's just like, okay, that's fine. We brought him back, and then he got his ass beat, but he didn't die, whatever. Surely, 3 years later, 150 episodes later, once we get to Wano, he's going to do some cool shit? No. He showed up for a second, didn't do anything, and then he showed up once we got to Onigashima and got his ass beat by Cat Viper and Dogstorm off screen. They went Sulong, and the next episode was Jack being like, Kaido, I'm so sorry. I got my ass beat. I got my ass beat off screen. And that's stupid. That's stupid for a lot of reasons, but like, Carrot has been with them for the last 300 episodes. Pedro died for them. We got to see Cat Viper and Dogstorm's backstories. We've got so much time with the minks, and this guy who's basically the Hitler of the minks gets his ass beat off screen. What the fuck was that about? We're getting all this time with King and Queen, and they're cool, and I like them a lot more than I like Jack anyways. But, like, he's so much more important to the plot of the actual characters than either of them are. And Queen has done, like, 50 episodes worth of things in Wano up to this point. And they're at the point right now where Jack didn't die when he lost to the Sulongs, but he was fighting Dogstorm again. Just one of them, and then was fighting them. It was a cool fight for about 30 seconds. And then they go outside, Dogstorm goes Sulong, and then Jack's like, oh no, I'm scared, guys. I'm terrified. This guy's supposed to be super powerful, and he's super important to the plot of several very important characters, and he gets his ass absolutely destroyed. Now, again, I haven't finished Wano, and also, they didn't, like, explicitly show him dying, but there's no excuse for keeping him alive, or just don't have him come back to Zou. They didn't need to do that. Bad decisions. I don't like this one at all.